some things that our organizations are facing in this job market?
Well, one of the recent surveys our organization did a few years ago was to identify 5 common threats that most CEOs, presidents of companies, owners of companies are saying are on their mind.
Okay.
The first one was the inability to innovate. And that doesn't mean necessarily technology, it's more about brain power.
Okay.
We all have experienced people on our teams.
Yeah.
What would it cost us if we started losing that brain power to competitors?
Yeah.
So what are we doing to ensure that those people aren't looking at other opportunities and staying with our organizations?
You need to dangle the carrot.
Yeah.
You really do. You need to give them opportunity, you need to give them challenges to sink their teeth into, and you need to recognize the skill and talent that people have.
That's right.
It's a huge cost if you lose them.
83% of businesses cite a shortage of good talent is their biggest concern.
Wow. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. Okay, so you out there, if you're watching, remember that.
Another was losing your competitive advantage.
Okay.
So what that means effectively is we've got a number of people that work for us. Are they fully engaged? When they come to work, it's amazing. The statistics show 71% of our workforce is not fully engaged.
Yeah.
What is that costing business today?
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard those statistics, and when you think about that, that's pretty scary, because, I mean, I've always heard that like 20% are really the ones that are engaged there. So if you double that, just think the productivity that you would increase, and you're still only tapping into 40% of your workforce.
That's right.
Like,
that's
wow,
right.
That's huge. So if you as an employee, if you can show that you're there and you're willing and you're engaged, that's good for you and it's good for the organization.
So having a fully engaged workforce also ties into the first threat, which means if they're fully engaged, 87% of those fully engaged workers aren't looking for other opportunities.